Learn how to own and operate the word no. This is sales for nice people. A lot of people complain about constraints. Oh, I don't like habits because they stifle me. I want to be free to choose what I do. Yeah, but you're a creature of habits anyway. And the moment you accept that and you internalize that and you start working with habits, you realize that you have an enormous amount of time and mental resources available to do creative things, to do things that matter, because you no longer have to decide about all the things that are just the ho-hum daily routine stuff anyway. Or people go, I don't want to limit myself to just one marketing channel. I want to be on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and TikTok. I want to be on all the places. Yeah, but now you're spreading yourself very thin. You're trying to use one message for all kinds of different platforms that have a different requirement in terms of making it work. Oh, and it's been 6 months since you ever even looked at your stats. Or people go, I don't want to niche down because then I'll lose out on opportunities. Right, yes, but you're a sole trader and you want to target sole traders and SMBs and corporations, and you want to offer services, products, and automation, which means you're spreading messaging that is supposed to appeal to everybody, but it actually appeals to nobody. That is what you get when you don't want to accept constraints. Now maybe take an idea from a former monk, that would be me. Constraints are magic. When you start to work with constraints and you set healthy boundaries and you decide what to say no to, you learn how to own and operate the word no, you realize that you suddenly have so much more time and space and calm and control for doing the things that actually matter. And yes, you can take it from an ex-monk, because for 12 years I said no to everything. I said no to friends, family, girlfriends, movies, clothing that wasn't white. I said no to having my own money, making my own decisions. And yeah, that's a very constrained and restricted lifestyle. And as a consequence, I came out with a set of skills and an ability to focus and concentrate and an emotional and psychological resilience that is pretty hard to imagine. It got me through some pretty tough times, and it got me to where I am now simply because I spent all that time living with some really severe constraints. It did magic for me. When you start to think about the things in your life, you'll realize that most of the time subconsciously, you've allowed a lot of things into your life that actually really shouldn't be there. People, places, habits, things, dynamics, that just because of entropy, just because things accumulate, and just because you don't say no to things, you implicitly say yes. You end up with entropy, with a whole bunch of clutter, with a whole bunch of stuff that takes up your mind and prevents you from doing the thinking, the creativity, the pipeline work, the marketing, the business development that actually would move the needle. So what should you say no to? When you think about owning and operating the word no, what should you say no to? Maybe you should say no to clients who haggle, no to people who micromanage, no to scope creep, no to projects that are just going to suck the life out of you, no to projects that make everybody in the office go, not again, every time that a message comes in from this particular buyer. What should you say no to? What would happen if you would learn how to own and operate the word no? That is Sales for Nice People. Go to salesfornicepeople.com/sign up for a short daily email, and I will see you again tomorrow.